Our vision for Sullivan's Cove is an inviting area that the people of Hobart, especially the youth, will have a place to meet and socialise freely. By illuminating the Cove, we believe that this will link all areas of the Cove as one, from Hunter Street to Salamanca Place. The buildings of Sullivan's Cove are enriched in heritage of a busy working port. Unfortunately, they are now fading into the depths of private commercial spaces not available to the wider community of Hobart. Together we are submitting a proposal that we hope will bring more light and draw more people to the dim areas of Sullivan's Cove. By illuminating the Cove, we plan to link all areas of the Cove. This will attract more people with interesting and relatively cost-free entertainment. This will make the Cove more accessible to the wider community. Sullivan's Cove is enriched in art from the University's School of Art, various smaller galleries and the Tasmanian Museum and Art Gallery. We believe this is important to highlight these strengths and encourage their continuation and ongoing presence in the Cove. We believe that Sullivan's Cove has some unique public places that are only used a couple of times a year. Areas such as Mawson's Place, Princess Wharf, Salamanca Square and the Lawns have such potential but to this point have been underutilised. Being young adults, we feel it is important that developments and projects are capable of engaging with youth. However, we acknowledge that major developments should be flexible enough to appeal to a wide demographic. Our research has indicated to us the need for a more interactive space in the Sullivan's Cove waterfront area. We need something that is going to add life, but most importantly, add people to the area. As youth of today, we regularly use the Sullivan's Cove area for all purposes. We attend university on Hunter Street, party till all hours of the morning around Salamanca, purchase ice creams from Ewers, shop at Salamanca Market and so on. These are just a few examples of how we know the area and we believe we can make it a more inviting place to visit. We believe that Sullivan's Cove is an area with the same calibre as any other famous and popular waterfront of Australia and the world. The success of Federation Square project in Melbourne is a reminder of how a simple space can be utilised to its fullest potential. With around 2,000 events held annually, Federation Square is a place for people to meet and socialise. We believe that this is not an unreachable goal for Sullivan's Cove. Through our research, we have found new technologies are beneficial to attracting younger generations of people. Growing up in a technological age, young people are more inclined to be attracted to contemporary attractions. Sullumination is going to bring the heritage of Sullivan's Cove into the 21st century. Looking at various sculptural artists from around the world whose work are closely related to areas alike Sullivan's Cove, through their work we gained a greater understanding of potential concepts that may be utilised in our vision of the Cove. Through our research we have identified some problem areas which exist throughout Sullivan's Cove. Lighting at night throughout the Cove is an example. This was also highlighted at the recent Conversations in the Cove evening. Lighting is not only a safety issue but also a human traffic issue. People are generally drawn to and congregate around well-lit areas. This restricts the flow of people between these enlivened and illuminated areas. Flow of people is also a daytime concern, with a need to encourage people towards the currently wasted areas of the Cove. With these initial ideals, we are going to replicate this by installing projection screens around the Cove. These screens will be combined with a network touchscreen system that will show local and touring artists, films, major sporting events and live cams from other areas of the Cove and afar. This will bring Hobart closer to the rest of Australia and the world. These places of light and interaction will allow the people of Hobart, especially the youth, a place to congregate together, bringing life and excitement back to the streets and dull areas of the current Sullivan's Cove area. These Sullumination screens will be placed at strategic locations around the Cove to create a connection of the different areas of the Cove. These screens will also be placed further afield where they will be used to entice people to experience the Cove. Possible locations for these include the Elizabeth Street Mall, Hobart Airport and shopping centres in the outer suburbs of Hobart. These touchscreens will be incorporated into the area subtly to fit in with the surroundings whilst being distinctive enough to attract people to them. A possible integration with sculptural forms could be used to achieve this. This will add to their uniqueness. Each device will be linked to a constantly updated network. In addition to this networking system, a PIN card will be available for the public to apply for, allowing them to access special offers from local businesses, such as benefits of cheap drinks, meals, discounted entries into events, and even a public transport contact service. By illuminating the Cove, we believe that this will create a well-defined route around the Cove from Hunter Street to our large screens of Salamanca Place. Our view of Sullivan's Cove is a more people-friendly, exciting and illuminated place for people to feel safe, get excited and enjoy the experience of a new and improved Sullivan's Cove.